Hello, fellow compatriots. This is your host, Tribuchon here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Skull Basher. I made this mock in a live stream, and here we are today with this beefy kahuna. Skull Basher was one of the many villains that was awoken by Kota, or should I say Skull Grinder. But it turns out that it was actually Makuta the whole time. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a close look at this figure. And yes, he has a Knight's Kingdom styled function. So let's go take a look at that, shall we?
All right. Alright, so for articulation wise, the feet can go up this far, which is not that much far up at all, and can go back this far, not that far back either, because there's a lot of stuff getting away, and you got some tilt over here. Knees, they bend in this much, so not a lot of range there, mainly because he's a chunky lad. Legs can go forward this far, they can go back this far. He can not do the splits, but yet again, I don't see Skull Basher doing the splits. His tail can move up and down. He has a tail, and it got some side-to-side waggle movement, so if he's feeling happy, you know, he can waggle his tail. The waist does rotate, but we'll get into that later. Head looks up, it looks down this far. Shoulder pads, they move up and down. Oh, also you have rotation at the head. In case, if you didn't know, you do have rotation. Shoulder pads go up, they go down. They can, in fact, rotate on this ball joint. And you got another ball joint over here, and which you can imagine, you know, you got the full rotation. You got the elbow band, and you got a ball joint at the wrist, which you can imagine how much range that will have. And yeah, that is pretty much it for articulation-wise. Now for durability, I kind of put this in here because I was getting tired of the mask popping off because he has such large horns, but just to show how durable he is, and since I don't want to lose this, I'll go ahead and, without jumping the camera, he's durable. He won't break. It's a very robust toy, as old toys should be. They're built to be played with, nothing less. So yeah, he is durable. Now, time for the function, because that's what y'all came for. Now, he has a similar function to that of the Knight's Kingdom sets. I tried to replicate it. This is a much more simpler version. There will be a more complex version that I'll be working on, but for the sake of the simple version, just go ahead and grab him wherever, and he does that. As you can see, his arms move up and down as they go ahead and move forward. So his shoulders move back and forth as his arms move up and down. But the only thing, that's probably from me just bashing him on the table. Pun intended. But anyways, how this works, as you can see, there's the torso right there. It's a very simple build. But you just rotate this, move this side to side. And it's not as flimsy, it's not as wobbly. If it's in a pose, you know, it won't go anywhere, you know. So he has the butterfly in, and it works like a charm. So yeah, that is the skull bashing function, and it is pretty effective for knocking off masks. If you wanted to do that, though, it's more of a stabbing kind of thing, but you can always like put his arms to his side and wacha, wacha, wacha. You know, he does the wachas. Wacha. Boom, boom. You know, he is very flexible. You can do a lot of stuff with this function if you wanted to. So, for dual wielding characters, this is perfect. But yeah, time for size comparison so you can see how big this guy actually is. Here he is right next to Master Kopaka. Got a size comparison right there. So a little bit smaller than Kopaka. Here he is compared to Pohatu Master. Here he is compared to Uniter Tahu, if you have Uniter Tahu. And here he is with Toamata Onua, if you have this set. And the most important of all size comparisons, here he is right next to a torso piece. So not that very big. Not that big at all. I mean, the size of the torso is a little bit longer than your standard torso. It's a little bit longer. So he has a bit of a longer torso, but it's hardly noticeable due to, you know, how chunky he is. Now, yes, I know this area is gappy here, but that's allowed for the function to work. And plus, you know, it's the back isn't as obnoxious. Sure, you got this sticking out, but I don't think it's that bad because you're not going to be having him displayed with his back facing, though. I mean, I put some detail on the backside of the figure as well, but yeah, he's a very chunky lad. Well, yeah, that is Skull Basher for you. So I hope you all enjoyed this review, and of course, take it. Oh. No, you don't take it. I take it. Okay, Skull Basher. I can't do it. The thing is so stiff. The function is stiff. I should have mentioned that. The function is very stiff. Anyways, take it away, myself.
Hello, and welcome to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more stuff just like this, be sure to go ahead and subscribe. And of course, if you want to follow me in any sorts of social media, you can follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Facebook, Printerest, and also the TTV message boards, and also Patreon, in case if you want to go ahead and give me some support. And the links to all those are in the description down below. Also, I have Discord as well, so you can chat with me if you want to, which the link to that is in the description down below. Anyways, that is it for this video, so I hope you all enjoyed, and like always, I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys!